And it always starts from the bottom up. Okay, so you're gonna be working your big toes touch, your heels to touch. That's gonna be exactly skin on skin. And you're gonna find that 1 point focus on yourself. Again, 60 minutes about you. Let's start with pranayama breathing. So I'm gonna start by interlocking the fingers, place them right underneath the chin. All right, from the start, the lower body is solid. We're gonna ground the weight in the heels, pushing the knees back. Thighs are always nice and tight with the stomach in. And let's keep it moving nice and slow. We're gonna inhale for 1, 2, slowly inhale, 3, 4, 5, elbows shade that a little bit higher for 6, good, exhale, 6. Now I want you to look at your ceiling, 5, looking farther back, 4, same time, hands, palms, and let's get the elbows to touch away from your chest. And as we inhale, elbows spread out and then up. And as your chin down, parallel to the floor, let's wrap the hands around the chin, lift the elbows right up to their highest peak. Exhale now, gradually tracing the eyes along the ceiling. Slowly working the elbows to touch. We're keeping the spine straight, elbows stretched forward to the mirror. We inhale, nice, slow, chin down, elbows up. So we go as slow as possible. As much air as possible right here. Let's inhale a little more. And then loud ha sound coming out of your wide open mouth as we got the head dropping back. Slowly the elbows touch, squeezing out every drop of air to fully inhale again, nice, slow, chin down, elbows up. Inhale, make sure your mouth closed. You're breathing in through the nose. Once you feel that snoring vibration in the back of the throat, the main passageway. Exhale now, mouth wide open. So we go loud, ha sound now. On the exhale, slowly the elbows touch up away from the chest. And then we're gonna inhale, nice, slow, chin down, elbows up. So we're going as slow as possible. As much air as possible. Let's inhale a little more. Exhale now, smoothly tracing the eyes back. Slowly working the elbows to touch, making sure the spine is straight, the elbows stretch forward, and as we inhale, slow, chin down, elbows up, the lower body solid. So make sure the weight's in the heels. We go knees back, thighs tight, stomach in, gotta keep it in. As you exhale, so that lower body saw is gonna relax shoulders. Let's round shoulders. Elbows gonna stretch forward to the mirror and let's go. Nice, slow, chin down, elbows up. Now, so you wanna feel grounded in the floor. Same time, you know you're always growing up, literally lengthening the spine, chest, waking the nervous system. Exhale now, keep the chest lifting to the ceiling as you drop the head down. Slowly the elbows touch, keeping the spine long and strong. And then let's go, nice, slow. We're gonna go 3 more. Okay, so chin down, elbows up. We got stomach in. Feel the rib cage expanding as you inhale. A little more, elbows up. Exhale now, where we look farther back at the same time. Slowly the elbows touch. Now pointing up to the mirror, and as we go, nice, slow. Last 2, slow motion. Chin down, elbows up. And it's like you're sucking the air from the 4 corners of the room. When it feels like your lungs are going to burst, inhale a little more. Exhale now, approaching this final breath. We got head back, out, hunching back, loud as ha sound. And as your elbows stretch forward to the mirror, squeeze it all out. And last one, best one. So chin down, elbows up. We make sure the weight's in the heels. Thighs tight, stomach in. Now we're gonna lengthen the spine, chest. We get elbows up, full lungs. Exhale now, again, gradually the head back. Slowly the elbows touch as we go spine straight. Let's get those elbows stretched forward to the mirror. Now squeeze your arms, squeeze it all out. And wonderful, we're gonna let the arms float down. And we're gonna go right in for half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. So we got your toes, heels together. We're gonna start with the arms up, interlock the fingers, release the next fingers, thumbs are crossed. So right away, we're gonna lock the arms. So ultimately, there's no space between the biceps and the head, and let's bridge the gap between the palms. Ultimately, no gap between. And now take a deep inhale, lengthen, and start to just bend right, left, like a little pendulum. We're gonna sway back and forth. And this is where you wanna start connecting to your breath. So your breath is steady in out of the nose, and you wanna keep that connection to your breath. I think I'm going to change my location because my internet seems to be not working well. So we're going to go a couple more times right, left. And then once you hit the middle, we're going to stop there and stand tall. So we're going to make sure the weight's in the heels. We go hips forward a little bit, upper body back slightly. And now throughout, we have the chin up, breathe steady. And as you make sure we got deep inhale, full lung stretch up, bend right, shift hips left. So we're gonna go right where you meet that initial resistance and you're feeling that stretch down the whole left side of the body. Heels all the way to the fingertips. We're opening the body bones to scan. And we make sure the weight's in the heels. We go hips forward a little bit, upper body back slightly, and throughout the breathe steady and out of the nose, and you make those little adjustments. Hips out of line, you're gonna work left hip a little forward, square the hips to the mirror. Shoulders out of line, and gonna work the right shoulder forward. Now the hip shoulders in line. Let's make sure the chin up, breathe steady. And you know it's about lengthening up and over. Inhale, we're gonna start to lengthen and drift up a little bit. Exhale, we gotta push, and now feel it, that line of energy. Heels, fingertips, we got thighs tight, stomach in, come down a little more, push. Yeah, let's come right back up. So we got our arms still strong, weight inhale is gonna be that deep inhale. Now full lung stretch up. Bend left, shift hips right. So go right where you meet that initial resistance. And let's focus in. We got your arms, legs locked. So before we think about how far we're bending down, we make sure there's no bend in the elbows, no gap, light air between the palms, and make sure it's all weight in the heels. Thighs tight, stomach in. Now throughout, let's make sure the chin up, throat visible, your breathe steady and out of the nose. Let's make those little adjustments. Hips out of line, you work the right hip a little forward, square the hips in the mirror. Shoulders out of line, you work the left shoulder forward. Now hips, shoulders in line. Arms farther behind the ears. Now give me 10 seconds. Move with breath. Inhale, we're gonna lengthen and stretch up a little bit. Exhale, we're gonna push a little more, push. Yeah, right to the edge. Let's come right back up. Arms are still strong. We're gonna drop your head back. And as we let the head go, it's all the way back. Your head's not gonna fall off. Deep inhale, let's reach up, stretch up to the ceiling. Start going back. And it's literally tracing the eyes and arms back along the ceiling, eventually along the wall. Now we start to push the stomach, legs, hips forward as you point the arms back. So go hips forward, arms back. Now inhale, we're gonna lift the heart up. Now the heart lift. From there, I'm gonna start to look back, point back, and let's go a little more. Look back, point back, way back. 3, 2, a little more. Good, nice, Bob. Let's come right back up. We're gonna pause here for a second. We're gonna lengthen up, stomach in, and let's go the other way. So we're gonna hinge forward and bend the knees as you need to. We're gonna place the hands on the floor. We're gonna drop the head down, and we're gonna start to move your body. Shake your legs, shake your hips, right, left, right, left. Little dance we do, making sure everything is nice and loose. We're gonna throw in a couple squat down bounces, loosen up the joints. And then we go Padasana. We're gonna squat down halfway, cup the hands right underneath the heels. So ultimately you're gonna step on your fingers. Your pinkies are side by side. Fingers in the same direction as the toes. Now we're also gonna bend the knees, the elbows as far behind the calves. You get your best wraparound grip, and then we start to pull. Now steady, pull right away. Let's go body, leg sandwich. We go stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, and let's go right in, forehead to the shins. So ultimately, no gap between the body and the legs. Keep pushing the knees back. Now let's keep that steady pull, lifting the hips up to the ceiling. By now, feel stretch all over the back of the legs. 10 seconds. Let's think about locking the legs. Stomach in more. Roll a little more into the toes. Now pull extra harder, hips higher. Roll forward, hips up. Lock the knees. And then we're going to change with that. Flat back, arms head together. We're going to hinge at the hips. We're going to keep the arms up there. And just let it go, nice, slow. So arms are gonna float down. We're gonna look to stand still, tall, and breathe. So we give it a couple deep breaths. And we're going to go right in for awkward pose Utkatasana. So we're going to keep flowing along. Right foot steps out about 6 inches hip width distance. You could also measure 2 fists between the feet, about 6 inches for you. Make sure the feet are parallel like train tracks, and we got arms up parallel to the floor. Back in from the start. We got elbows locked, triceps tight. Now you're still breathing in out of the nose. Exhale, stomach in, sit, quiet down. So one motion in the chair. 100% weights into the heels. And as you sink low, we got your stomach in and in. Keep it in. The 5 fingers reach like you're going to touch the mirror. Inhale, start to lift the chest. And as you arch the upper body back, I want you to be lean back, way back into the back kiss of the feet, into the heels. Feel like you might fall. Gonna reach forward. Get nicely so right to the edge. Let's come right up on those tippy toes. All weight to the big end second toe. We're gonna visualize a wall behind you. And as you slide down, I want your heels coming up and up and up, right? So as we're coming down, heels up, up to ultimately the feet perpendicular to the floor. We got upper body lean against that imaginary wall. A little higher in the toes you think you can, lower in the chair. We breathe in out of the nose and strong and still. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice. Dark. I'm going to slide up. Just got arms still side. All right. Third part. A little bit in the feet. Jam the knees like it's one knee. We're going to visualize a wall behind you. We got a straight spine and it's slowly sliding down. Upper body's lean against that imaginary wall. Now we try to go slow towards the end. So ultimately the hips slightly above the knees. Knees down. Chest up. Hold. Patience. Breath. And if you're feeling good, you could bounce a couple times. Test your balance. And then we're going to hold it to the top into the bounce, jam the knees stronger in, slowly slide up that imaginary wall. Upper body lean against that wall, build that control. All right, good. We're gonna step right foot back, and as we stand tall, breathe, couple deep breaths. We're gonna go right in for eagle pose, Gadasana. So we got arms up. Make sure this time we go right under left, elbows underneath, and the palms to touch. So we're going to work your best grip. We're going to pull the elbows up, down, loosen up a little bit. Let's bend into those knees nice and low. So get down low into the knees, keep the chest up, and then together we're going to go right leg high, up, over, and around. Up, over, ultimately going to wrap that foot around the calf. If not, just setting that intent. We got your chest up. We got to keep arching the upper body back. More weight to the heel and just little by little, sit low. I'm gonna twist the legs more, open up the ankles, knees, hips. Let's pull the elbows down and into the body as you arch back and get low and squeeze tight and freeze. Yeah, nice. Let's go right in. We got arms up. Last one, okay, left under right. So elbows in the palms. We're gonna work that grip. Pull the elbows up, down, loosen up a little bit. Bend down nice and low into the knees. As we get down low, keep the chest up. We're gonna go left leg high, up, over, and around. Little by little, gonna wrap the foot around the calf. We got your chest up and up. We keep arching upper body back. Little more weight to the heel. As you're ready, sitting low, twist the legs more. I'm gonna pull the elbows down, stomach in. I'm gonna sink down low. We gotta arch back more. We gotta squeeze and release. So we got arms up, arms down. We give it that nice deep breath. All right, awesome job. So we're gonna go right in for party time. Enjoy a little sip of water. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I do one set at Half Moon?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was got a little frazzled with technical difficulties. You can do it after class. All right, so far so good. So let's find that way back to the mat. And as always, we're gonna work your toes, heels to touch again. And we're gonna go in for balancing series. All right, so as we start to balance on one leg, we're gonna shift all that focus to your left leg and lock it. So we're gonna push the left knee back, pull up in the thigh tight. There is no knee. Right leg up, we're gonna get thigh parallel to the floor. Stomach in, round down, And let's get that grip. Now we're in it for a minute, keeping that 1 point focus on your left leg. So you're going to keep looking, pushing the left knee back, pulling up in the thigh tight so there is no bend in the knee. Now as the weight comes to the side of the foot, keep press that big left toe down. No bend in the knee. You feel your legs solid concrete, 10 feet below the ground. We're going to gently kick right heel towards the mirror, flex the toes. And so you're kicking the heel up towards the mirror. You're flexing the toes towards your face. Little by little, both legs are going to lock. Okay, now if you have no bend in both knees, elbows start working down below the calves. Now let's press that big left toe down. And wherever you are, holding strong, holding still, concentrating. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I want you to reverse out the opposite way. Give it that nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. Let's focus on the right leg. We're in it for a minute. Push the right knee back, pull up in the thigh, no knee. We go left leg up, thigh parallel, stomach in, round down, and get your best grip. Now we have the option to stay more upright, working the balance from here. Totally fine. As you're ready, right, we start to round down, grab as far along as we can. And maybe you stay with the first part here, just building the foundation takes time, right? We got to keep pushing the knee back, pulling up in the thigh till there is no knee. Now, if your leg is solid, concrete, 10 feet below the ground, just going to gently kick the left heel forward, flexing the toes. Now, just little by little, kick and flex till both legs are going to lock. Right now, as both legs lock, elbows start working down below your calves. And I think heel more to the mirror. Toes more to the face, pull hard with your grip and hold still like a statue. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna let that go. We're gonna go hands on hips, quick little backward bend feels good, head drops back. And then we got second set. So half the time, 30 seconds, and we make sure your toes, heels still together. We're gonna focus on your left leg, pushing the knee back, pulling up in the thigh. Right leg up, thigh parallel to the floor, stomach in, round down, and let's get to it. And just patience, right? Locking the leg takes time, so just focusing first, foremost, keep pushing the knee back, pulling up in the thigh so there's no knee. If you feel that leg not going anywhere, then only we're gonna gently kick the right heel forward, flex the toes, kicking the heel out, flexing the toes, both legs are gonna lock. Now, both legs lock, we work elbows down, down below the calves. Now we're pressing that big left toe down. Now just breathe steady, just hold it still. Final part as you're ready. And then we hold still like a statue, chin in, forward to the knee, last 3, 2, 1. Good, nice, good hold. We're gonna reverse out. We're gonna give that nice deep inhale, exhale. Now give me last side set. Focus on that right leg, pushing the knee back, pulling up in the thigh. Keep flowing along. We go left leg up, thigh parallel, stomach in, round down, get your grip and see what happens, right? Just try your best. Keep that focus. 1 point, lock the leg. You fall out, big whoop. You get back in. If your leg is solid, 10 feet below the ground, okay, let's kick. Left heel towards the mirror. Flex the toes back. And as you kick, heel out, flex toes. Little by little, it's both legs lock. Now, no bend in both knees. We start working elbows down below. Now, breathing steady. Now, last few. Concentrate. So you can flex those toes towards your face, Mary. Now, as you go forehead, knee, chin in, stomach in. Hold strong still. Concentrating, meditating. 3. Flex the toes. Pull. Good. Next, we're going to reverse out the opposite way. And we're gonna go hands on hips, quick little backward bend, head drops back. All right, going in, standing bow. So another balancing posture with your toes, heels still together. We're gonna go right arm out, elbow at the waist, palm up. Remember, we go straight down for that inside grip at the ankle. Now, once you have that grip, we're gonna look to go knees together for alignment. Your left leg is 10 feet below the ground. Now, left arm is reaching up to your ceiling. Whole left side is energized. Now chin up, stretch up, and give me a strong kick. Back and up, back and up. And it's that motion of the kick gradually, gracefully brings the body down. Now with that chin up, chest lifted, that left arm solid. Now it's all in the mechanics. You kick with all might. Reach forward with all might. You balance forever. Now give me 15 seconds. And you know, also it's practice, right? Fall out, right back in, but see what you can do right here now. Body down, stretching forward, kicking more. Harder, chest down and down, reach forward and kick and chest down and kick. Awesome, good. Nice. We're gonna reverse out. Let's go right in. Deep inhale, exhale. We got last of the minute postures. Left arm out, palm up. Let's go straight down for that inside grip. All right, so we're knees together. We got right leg 10 feet below the ground. Right arm reach up. In it for a minute. All right, so chin up, stretch up, and then we start to kick back, back and up, back, back and up, and then body comes down from the kick. Now, all the while we chin up, chest lifted, that right arm solid. I'm just getting focused on the mechanic. Kick with all your might, stretch forward with all your might, equal opposite. We balance forever, ever and ever. Now, some of you are going to kick. We're going to start C pose. Creep right over the middle of your head. Kick in more. Now, that right arm reaching forward. Left shoulder shifts back. And as we get a little bit deeper now, 12 seconds, patience, breathe. A little deeper, body down, stretch forward, kick more. Hard, good there. Kick extra, a little more there. Reach forward and kick. Awesome, looking good there. Reverse out. And so right in, deep inhale, exhale, getting that heart rate going. So we kind of let it settle. Second set, of course, half the time, twice the fun. So let's go. Right arm out, palm up, straight down for that inside grip. We're going to go knees together for alignment. Left leg 10 feet below the ground. Left arm reach up to the sky. Now as we go whole left side, energize. We got chin up and stretch up, and it's that strong kick. Back, back and up. Body comes down, and that left arm solid. Just focus on mechanics. Strong kick. Strong stretch, you balance forever. And as you get body down as you kick, stretch forward as you kick. Okay, you're doing standing bow, gotta kick more, kick harder, gotta kick so much. You gotta kick up to the ceiling of the sky, touch the mirror, kick. Awesome, strong kicks at the end, looking good. Nice pop, and then give that a nice deep inhale, exhale. All right, last one, all right, hang in. We got 30 seconds, left arm out, palm up, straight down for that inside grip. We're gonna go knees together for alignment, right leg 10 feet below the ground, right arm reach up. 1 point focus. Chin up, stretch up, and that'll be that strong kick, back and up, and feeling that beautiful curve in the spine. Got your chin up, chest lifted, that right arm solid, and it's all from you. Strong kick, stretch, equal opposite, balance, eternity, especially 10 seconds today. Body down as you kick. Stretch forward as you kick. Feel like you might fall. Kick that a little more. 4, 3, reach forward, kick. All right, working hard. Let's find your way to the back of the mat and keep it moving. We want to get into balancing stick, making up your mind, right? Keeping that heart rate going. We work the heart as a muscle. So you could do anything for 10 seconds here as we get our arms up, lock biceps against the head, palms tight. Inhale, gonna lengthen. We'll go right leg, step, lock, and go right down. Don't think too. Body down, leg up. Body down, leg up. Right down, parallel to the floor. Gotta lock knee, point toes back, back to the wall. Gotta reach to the mirror, touch the mirror, stretch. Change, step back so you get arms still strong. Inhale, gonna lengthen. We'll go left leg, step, lock in, go right down. And it's gotta be fearless, right? Body down, leg up. Better suffer 10 seconds than 10 years. So stretch forward, backward, fingertips, toes, open body, bones, and feel like you're floating. Stretch and change. Step back. So you got arms down, stand still, tall, and breathe. Wonderful. We're going to take it down a notch. We take a pivot, whatever works for you, and we're going to come to the left of the mat for separate leg stretching. All right, so as we got toes, heels together, it's gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna get arms up, lengthen and big step, 4 feet, arms down. So we go arms down, heels in line, big toes in. Let's stretch the arms to both sides of the room. And let's give it a swan dive down. Arms back, chest open, take it nice and slow as you come down. Now, inevitably we get down, meet point of resistance. You wanna grab heels from the outside, bending the knees as you need. Now, for a lot of us, right, we bend the knees, grabbing towards those heels. If not, maybe towards the baby toes, the ankles. Or you could always place the hands in front of you as well. First, the legs are stretching. Now, if your legs bend as you get a grip, just got to keep working, right? Pushing the knees back, lifting the hips till little by little the legs lock. If and only if your legs lock, you make sure your thighs tight as can be. Protects the back of the legs, then you start to pull with the upper body strength. We inhale for strength. Exhale as you pull. Think about elbows right alongside the calves. You inhale, strength. Exhale, pull, chest through the wind of the legs and look right where we're going. Ultimately, forward is on the floor. So last two, feel that stretch all over the back legs. Legs lock, stretch all down the spine. Ultimately, that forward, right down floor, pull. And change. We got arms out, chest open, and then we're gonna step 5 foot back. We got arms up, down. We're gonna stand tall, breathe, and we're standing at the peak of the mountain. So triangle pose, Trikonasana design work. Everything in the body starts out same way. We got arms up, lengthen and take that big step. 4 feet, arms down right away. We got ankles below the wrists. Right foot out, parallel to the wall in front of you. Now push the hips towards the wall in front of you. Bounce under the right knee. Bounce down, nice and low. Ultimately, the thigh parallel to the floor. We get arms back. Go, windmill the arms. Right elbow in front of the right knee. Left arm stretching up. And then we got chin to the left shoulder. Nice stretch in the neck. You're reaching up to 12 o'clock. Down, 6 o'clock, all out tug of war. Now engage the left thigh, stomach, in and in as you go, push into the knee, twist the upper body back, open the chest and reach, ceiling. Awesome, good, nicely. So let's go other way, right foot in, left foot out. So we switch it up. We're gonna push the hips forward and let's bounce into that left knee. Few big bounces to get nice and low. Hold it low. We get arms back. Go, left elbow in front of the left knee, right arm, stretch up. Let's go, reaching up, 12 o'clock, down, 6 o'clock. And then all the while, you are breathing in out of the nose. Open the nourishing the heart, lungs. Engage the right thigh. Right foot flat, down on the floor. Now stomach in, keep it in. Go, push into the knee. Twist the upper back for the opening in the chest. Reach, touch, ceiling. And let's come out. We're going to step right foot back, arms up, down, and stand tall, breathe, right? Chin up, couple deep breaths. We let that simmer. And we got round 2, same thing, nice, strong, downhill after this. So once again, arms up, lengthen and step, big step, 4 feet, arms down right away. So I'm gonna turn right foot out, parallel to the wall in front of you. All right, let's again push the hips forward. Let's bounce into the right knee and get down and down low. All right, now hold low. We go arms back, go. Right elbow in front of the right knee. Left arm stretching up, and now go chin to the left shoulder. You gotta breathe, steadying out of the nose. Now again, it's all out, tug of war, fingertip to fingertip. You're reaching up, stretching down. That's without stopping intermission as we take it moment by moment, breath by breath. Let's choose, finish strong. You're gonna drop left hip down a little as you push into the knee and twist that pretty back, open in the marriage in the heart, lungs, reach up where, seal under the spider, space. Awesome, let's go one more. Right foot in, left foot out, push the hips forward, let's bounce into the left knee. Few big bounces down and down. All right, we stay low, arms back, go. Left elbow in front of the left knee, right arm stretch up. At this point, it's all out tug of war, reaching, stretching without stopping. And as you're literally working every muscle, joint, organ, gland, you make choice, finish strong, stronger than you think. We drop the hip down a little as you push into the knee and twist the pretty back, opening the marriage in the heart, lungs, reaching into the ceiling, to the scatter space. And that's enough. We step right foot back, arms up and down, and stand tall. As we start making our way downhill, standing separate leg, forehead to knee, it's going to be arms up and locked, hands in prayer, just the thumbs crossed. Now we're going to lengthen and step 3 feet. All right, little smaller, 3 foot step, and we're going to pivot. Back foot in is the left foot, 45 degrees. Flex your left hip to the wall in front of you. So we can line the hips, got to lock the arms. Now we got that throat choke, chin in, as you slowly curl into a ball. Slowly, deliberately rounding into it. Okay, so take a 3 foot step, Lisa, so 3 foot step. So step your right foot out, 3 feet in between, and remember, pivot on the heels. There you go. And then we kind of curl into that ball. All right, so you round in, and then we go hands on either side of the foot. Remember this one, we got forehead to knee, right? So think, where's your forehead, knee? So you want to make sure, most of us, there's a space between the forehead and the knee. It's what are you doing to eliminate that space, right? We bend the right knee as you need to. Round the spine as much as you can. Stomach in and in. Trapped in the middle, spine up. Now with that chin in, throat choke, let's go. Push in the floor, lock leg forward a little teeny tiny higher. You suffer a little more, you get more benefits. Throat choke, breathe normal. Now we got hands in prayer. Let's balance and focus. Root the right foot down, look at your stomach, and unwind the spine. So we go stack vertebra slow, build that control, okay? Now we're going to take a pivot and then pivot again to the opposite way. This time your right foot is the back foot in 45 degrees. So pivot and pivot to the opposite way. Right foot in, flex the right hip a few times. Square the hips, lock the arms, chin in, and then we round in. All right, so this time your left foot is forward, your right foot is back, about 3 feet between the feet. And now rounding in, hands on either side of the foot. And you want to get your forehead to knee. And you all know how it is, right? Forehead to knee, not the easiest thing, but you know if it was easy, it wouldn't be so good for you. So just keep working every little millimeter, miles of improvement. So you got to hollow out the stomach. Traction the middle, spine up, and with that chin in, throat choking right here now, it's not happening on its own, right? It's not happening from someone else. You make it happen for a little millimeter closer to the knee, throat choke, breathe normal. Hands in prayer so you can balance a few seconds, press the left foot down. Now stomach in, you're gonna look at stomach and unwind spine slow. So unwinding your spine slow, chin up last. And let's take that pivot, right foot back, arms down. Doing great. So we close out, as always, with more of a meditative posture. You're going to find selves in the front mirror, once again with your toes, heels touch. And we're going to go into tree pose Tadasana. Starts with the left leg 10 feet below the ground. Right leg up, grab the foot from the outside, work it up as high as you can under the thigh. So, you know, we work on this, locking that left leg, pushing the knee back, holding up in the thigh. We go right hand in prayer. Left leg down, stomach in. Let's lengthen the spine, chest. Now, if you're feeling strong, sturdy, and tree, toe stand, look 4 feet in front of you. Hinge at your hips nice and slow. Eventually, we're going to go down, fingers to the floor. Bend the knees, sitting on the heel. Now, once we're sitting onto your heel, that's where we're going to lift the gaze as you're ready. And then lift off the heel that little bit. And wherever you are, focusing, concentrating, a few more seconds, balance. Looking good, toe stand. Let's come up the opposite way, meeting up with tree, patiently waiting. Okay, thanks tree for holding. Everybody together, right leg down. And then we're gonna go last one. Okay, let's close out nice strong. Left leg up, grab your foot, work it up as high as you can. Find that focus from the right leg. Push the knee back, pull up in the thigh. We got left hand in prayer. Now right leg down, stomach in, lengthen the spine, chest. Now, as you're ready, look 4 feet in front, hinge down nice and slow. Little by little, we go fingers to the floor. Bend the knee, sit right on the heel. As you're on the heel, we got arms alongside. Hands in prayer, namaskar. Lifting the gaze. Lifting off the heel. And wherever you are, balancing, focusing, meditating, last few seconds of your standing practice. Beautiful toe stand. Let's meet up with tree, patiently waiting. And together, left leg down. Awesome job. So we're going to give it that nice deep breath, acknowledging your hard work in the standing series. And we're going to finally lay down and do nothing to receive everything of your hard work thus far. So we start the floor Savasana. So definitely maybe grab a little water as you like, of course, but then using this time wisely, right? It's as you lay down, do nothing, your body's in that receptive mode to integrate and assimilate all the information from all the postures you've been doing. We check in, the heels are together, feet naturally float out. We got arms alongside, palms up. And you know, Savasana directly translating dead body pose, right? So we don't want to be moving, but we want to be breathing. So let's focus long, deep breaths. Nice deep inhale, belly rise. Nice deep exhale, belly falls. And just a few more on your own. Belly rise, falling, eventually sinking deeper and deeper to the floor. Holds you up as if you're weightless, floating in the ocean, complete relax. And we're going to start up again with what we call wind removing pose. So your toes, heels together. And let's start by interlocking the fingers 2 inches below the right knee. So that 10-finger grip right below the knee. And let's work the knee slightly out, avoid the rib cage, and then pull steady down to the shoulder. Now gaze down towards your chest, lengthen in the neck. And as you keep work closer to the shoulder, get an inhale for strength. Exhale, gonna pull. We got stomach in and in. Biceps bulging. Now with any and all strength, we go deep breath, pull, squeeze, tighter and freeze. Yes, we go right leg down, left leg up, give it that tight 10-finger grip. So we're gonna work the knees slightly out, avoid the rib cage, steady, down to the shoulder. Gaze down toward your chest, lengthen in the neck. So you inhale for strength, exhale, gonna pull. And as we go now, steady pull, stomach in and in, biceps bulging, and as you use any and all strength, and with that knee a little closer to the shoulder, gonna go pull, squeeze, tighter and freeze. And release. Now we go right in, both legs up, look to grab opposite elbows over the knees. Now, working your best grip, if not the elbows, grab as far along as you can, and it's time for that big hug. We inhale for strength, exhale, pull. Now as they add that steady pull, we gaze down towards your chest, neck is flat on the floor, eventually it's completely flat on the floor, lengthening the neck, you keep pulling, not less, more. So let's inhale, strength, exhale, pull, and right about now, biggest hug, deep breath, pull, squeeze, tighter, freeze. As you release, it's immediately relaxing. Okay, so we got high speed oxygenated blood rushing right into your colon, reignites the digestive system. Right, few deep breaths. We're going to go into that first of many sit-ups, toes, heels, touch. We're going to flex toes to the face. You got arms over the head, cross your thumbs, stomach and on breathing calm. Up, double exhale, grab toes forward to the knees, nice stretch. All right, we're going to turn around, lay down on stomach now as we work into your spine strengthening series. Now as you lay down for cobra pose, we're going to go hands close to the chest. Okay, we line the fingers up at the tops of the shoulders and the elbows are up and into the body. And you want to zip up that leg. So remember, we got one leg like a cobra's tail, heels together, feet pressed down, inhale, got to peel, chest up. Now, not push up, right? We peel the chest up with your back strength, especially that lower back strength. We go chest up, look up. And as we tighten the legs, glutes, time go, look up, chest up, little more up, elbows in. Awesome, beautiful, Laura. Gonna got left ear to the towel, arms to your side, and we go all effort, complete relaxation, few deep breaths in between. Okay, so we got second set, same thing. We're gonna line the fingers over the tops of the shoulders. We got elbows up and into the body. Now I gotta zipping up that leg, crazy with those heels together. We're gonna keep the feet pressed down. Inhale, gotta peel, chest up, no, not push up. We peel chest up and look up, and where your eyes go, you go. So you keep looking up, going up, eventually each every rib up off floor. So chest up, look up. Now right here now, tighten the legs, glutes, just do. You can, so do. A little more up, hold, freeze. And then as soon as you release, gotta relax, right? We match that hard work, complete relaxation. That's the formula to get everything you can out of the practice. As we're moving in for locust pose, we got palms face down in the towel. This is towards your lower body, and then we're gonna rock back forth. We got elbows, pinkies as close as you can. Okay, once we got that, we're gonna work chin out, nice stretch in the neck, your right leg solid and up 45 degrees. Engage right thigh, lock knee, point toes back to the back wall. And as we hold strong still, 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna relax right, lock left, lift. Now engage thigh, lock knee, point toes back wall, gonna hold strong still. So we go 3, 2, 1. Mouth on towel now, kiss the towel, gonna rock back forth, get elbows closer, palms flat. Zip up that leg, make up your mind, give it that deep breath. So you got, go, both legs up, you shift all the way to the shoulders, use all upper body strength, and as you go, push a little more up. Awesome, now slow on the way down. Good, so good, darking, take it out. As soon as you release, gotta relax, right? A few deep breaths, maybe feel tingly in those elbows at the wrists, opening up the full range motion of those joints. Let's do it again, palms face down. Let's try to get the pinkies to touch, right? And it's not the easiest thing in the world, but little by little, elbows, pinkies, closer and closer underneath the body. Chin is out, that nice stretch in the neck, throat, and then we got right leg solid and up. So we engage the right thigh, lock knee, point, toes back, back wall, and hold it strong. 3, 2, 1. So gotta relax, right, lock left, right in. I got lock knee, point, toes back, wall, gotta hold strong still. 3, 2, 1. Mouth on towel, kiss the towel, rock back forth, elbows closer, palms flat. We tighten the leg, one leg, give it that deep breath. As we got both legs up, you shift all way to the shoulders, use all upper body strength. And as you go, extra gear more. Try 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow on the way down. Shake it out, let it go, right ear to the towel like it never happened. Time to fly, spread your arms out, tighten the leg up. So we'll go chin out, extra crazy, go on those heels. Now we're gonna start by pressing the hips down, rest bodies in the air. So we'll go hips down and everything up. We go arms up, chest up. So you gotta look up, breathe, steady and out of the nose. If you got breath by breath, go chest up, legs up, spread on those wings, cross room to fly everything up. And then we always got that smooth land, right? Never that crash landing. And then complete relax. And as you're relaxing, refueling, filling up your tank with oxygen energy as you're breathing long, deep. Now Of course, you're nice and refueled to fly again, return flight. We spread your arms out, tighten the leg up. So we got chin out, crazy to those heels together. All right, we start by pressing the hips down. Give it that deep breath. Give me that fly. We go arms up, chest up. And as we go to look up, and you keep that breath flow steady and out of the nose, you're fueling. It's got inhale, chest up, legs up, and you know we're spreading those wings, not flying down. It's everything up. Fly. Good, nice. Smooth land. Beautiful work, right? And it's right when you stay to it, that very last millisecond, so many changes going on in the body, really strengthening that middle spine there. And then we work the whole spine in unison. We call bow pose. We get a grip right below the toes from the outside. So it's an outside grip, again, right below the toes. Then we're going to start knees, feet together as best as you can. All right, now as you have the grip, we're going to press the hips down, give it that deep breath, and it's a strong kick. And as you kick, body peel up. Now you got to look up. So you got to look up and kick up and breathe. Now as you kick with the thighs and glutes, shoulders relax, back. So you got to look higher, kick harder. That's head up and kick. Good, nice, strong. And then we got left ear to the toes, automatic, those few deep breaths, relaxing your feeling. And then second set, same thing, get that grip right below the toes from the outside. Make up your mind right here, right? What's going on between your head, in between your ears. You tell yourselves 20 seconds, you can do this. Press the hips down, deep breath, and just kick. That strong kick peels the body up, and we look up. Now look up and kick up and breathe. Now as you kick with the thighs, glutes, shoulders relax back. You look higher, feel stretch in the throat. Now head up and kick. Again, then release. Immediately relax. Going up and spine and creating all that spinal work. All right, time for a little change of pace as we come now top of the towel, fixed firm pose, sitting in between your heels. All right, so as you make your way, first order of business again is to sit in between the heels. You're opening the heels hip width distance, and ultimately going to be able to sit in between. Right now, a lot of us, we open the knees as you need to, and maybe you sit a little more upright, totally normal. Over time, you're sinking down and down. Eventually, you got your butt on the floor. And you know we're not racing through this, but if your butt's on the floor, you're comfortable, we go down slow. Right elbow, left elbow. Eventually, we got top of the head, back of the head, whole upper body down. And you find that place, it should be a bit uncomfortable, but on the flip side, not too uncomfortable. You're going to get out of it. We find manageable discomfort. You're in the healing zone, and then we're breathe, long, deep. Some of you down there all the way. Grab opposite elbows, press them down, lift the stomach, chest, few deep breaths. Together we go nice, deep inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more, fill up your lungs, empty them out. Gentle with yourselves coming up. So one arm at a time, we're gonna walk cells up. We got head up last, and then we'll get that turn around to lay down Savasana. And this is where fresh blood synovial fluid rushing into the knee, ankle joints, revitalizing them inside out. A few deep breaths here. Okay, next few postures now geared towards opening your spine. So half tortoise, stretching the spine out, flex feet, arms over the head, stomach and our breathing calm. Up, double eggshell, grab toes, forward to the knees. So we'll go nice stretch. We're gonna come now middle of your towel, knees, feet together, sitting on your heels. Right, first thing, sitting on your heels, we're gonna get arms up, locked. So we go hands in prayer, thumbs crossed, arms as far behind the ears. Now we take a nice slow inhale, gotta lengthen up, slow. Exhale, gotta reaching forward. So we hinge forward and forward, we go down. Eventually it's gonna be forehead, pinkies to the floor. Arms got to be locked, got no elbows, hands got to be in prayer like you're praying. Now let's walk the pinkies up little by little. Stomach in and in, traction the tailbone back. And as you go, arms reach forward. Tailbone back, feel long, getting in the spine. Breathe long, keep stretching, stretching. And now with the knees, palms glued, flat back, we're going to hinge up slow. Arms head together. Slow as you come up, and then as we get arms down, we're not going to turn around, transition right in camel pose ustrasana. Okay, so let's stand on top of those knees, measure about 2 fists between the knees, feet right behind. We're going to work the hands on the hips. We got hands in the back pockets. Now elbows as far behind the body. Ease in. Inhale, we're going to lift the chest, head, exhale. Drop the head back. Now just letting the head go. We push the hips forward, lift the chest, dropping the head back as far as you can. Eventually, some of you see the middle of the wall behind you. That's going to look to grab heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Now, if you're not at grabbing the heels, no worries, right? Most importantly, feel that stretch on the front side of the body and the stomach, chest, throat. As you exhale, you go hips forward, forward inhale, lift the heart up. Now as you breathe, long, deep. So you could trace eyes a couple inches down the wall. As you exhale, hips forward, forward. Now inhales, go heart up, ceiling to the sky, heart up. Beautiful. Let's go hands on hips. Especially after combo, let's get up and around, right? Whatever you're feeling, it's in Savasana, whether you feel wonderful, hopefully. And if not, totally normal. But whatever comes up, you learn to process it in Savasana. Especially you're in the posture, you all know sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. That's where we're going to work with it. Breathing into where it's uncomfortable is the key to unlocking a lot of tension. Very liberating posture. Let's go. Flex feet, arms over the head, stomach in a breathing calm. Up, double exhale, grab toes forward to the knees. So round 2, top of the towel, stand top of the knees. We're going to measure about 2 fists between the knees, feet right behind. All right, we got hands on hips, fingers face down. So get those elbows as far behind. Inhale, we're going to lift the chest, head. Exhale, we're going to drop the head. And again, step 1, simply just let the head go, breathe, right? And take time going into it, pushing your hips forward, lifting the chest, going back as far as you can. Eventually, you see the middle of the wall. Grab your heels, if not, hands on the hips. Now, from here, we keep going. Exhale, hips forward. Forward inhale, chest up. Once you feel the whole front side wide open, breathe in long and breathing deep. And this you gotta choose, stay strong. 10 seconds, whatever comes up, breathe into it and through it. It's time to open you up, right? It's not later, it's right now. As you go exhale, hips forward, forward, inhales, go heart up, ceiling to the sky, there's space. Awesome, so good, everybody. Beautiful, Maria, really good there. So you got, as you're ready, coming up nice and slow. And whatever comes up for you, again, just process it in Savasana. And also understanding these are temporary sensations, right? Whatever you feel is not gonna last forever, right? It's gonna pass by like clouds in the sky. A few deep breaths. And we always complement that with rabbit pose. We're gonna flex feet, arms over the head, stomach and our breathing calm up. Double exhale, grab toes forward to the knees. So go middle of your towel, knees, feet together, sitting on your heels. And we like to use the towel here, wrap it over the heels. And we're gonna grab heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. So we get a nice grip. All right, now we're sitting upright with that throat choking, stomach in. And let's take your time. Okay, slowly rounding in. Top of the head to the toe. As we go top of the head to the toe, many of us, there's that gap between the knees, forehead. Try to walk knees, forehead, one by one, and then pull. Grab your heel, gonna pull, lift the hips up, lift the butt up, stomach in, and roll forward. And gotta hollow out the stomach. Roll forward, the arms are gonna lock. Now let's smush arms against legs, shoulders up, firm ears. Now tight grip, pull hips, a little more up, down, unwind, spine. So we're gonna stack vertebrae slow. We're gonna get chin up. It's just that quick turn around like clockwork, right to the floor to your breath. A few deep breaths in between. All right, round two. Let's go. Flex feet, arms over the head, stomach on a breathing. Come up, double exhale, grab toes forward to the knees. So middle of your towel, knees, feet together, sitting on heels. Once again, gonna wrap the towel over the heels, grab the heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. We're sitting upright, chin in, stomach in. Once again, take your time, curling into it. The more you round into it, the better. Top of the head of the towel. If there's that gap, we try to walk knees, forehead, one by one as you can, and then let's start. Tight grip on the heel. Gonna pull, lift, hips up and up, stomach in and in. Gonna roll forward. Ultimately, gonna hollow out the stomach. Roll forward till there are no elbows. Your arms are gonna lock. You're gonna smush arms against your legs. As you get the shoulders up in the air, it's gonna pull stomach and hips, that little millimeter up spine. As we go with hips down, gonna unwind, spine, slow, chin up last, and then we, again, quick turn around, lay down, and we're gonna go right in home stretch. Two more postures, one set of each. Let's do it. Flex feet, arms over the head, stomach on our breathing, come up, double exhale, grab toes forward to the knees. All right, spin around, face yourselves in the front. We go right leg out about 1 o'clock here, left foot pressed against the thigh. So go right leg out, left foot in, we get our arms up and our lock the fingers. You gotta lengthen, twist right with the chin in, round in, and I want you to get forehead to knee, right? The name of the posture, forehead to knee. So bend the knee as you need to get that contact. Tight grip below the toes, and let's go deeper every little bit. Push the forehead deeper into the knee. Kick the heel away from you. Flex the toes towards you. Heel out, toes in. Eventually, right leg lock. So right leg lock. We got elbows down and down to the calves. We go heel out, toes in, and pull. Change. So go other way. We got left leg out, right leg in. Let's switch up. All right, so we're gonna lengthen, twist left, chin in, round in, and let's go forward to the knee. Bending the knee as you need. Tight grip below the toes, and you gotta go for it. At this point, so warmed up, so let's go push the forehead deeper. Kick the heel out, flex the toes, eventually left leg lock, elbows down, hug the calves, go heel out, toes in, and pull a little more with that grip. Down, let's go both legs out. We're gonna lay down. Now, as soon as you're down, it's up. Double exhale, grab toes. Sit up. We're gonna take now middle index finger. We're gonna hook them around the big toes. Let's do a little dance here. Shake your hips out, right, left, loosen up a little bit. All right, so once you shake it out, lock your legs, right? If your legs bend, kick the heels forward, flex the toes, eventually the legs lock. As your legs lock, so you gotta make sure we got thighs tight, stomach in. Inhale, we're gonna lengthen, stretch up out of the waist. Exhale, go to pull. Now chin forward, look forward. Now you're look where you're going. Ultimate target forward to the toes. So let's make way, millimeter by millimeter, day by day, breath by breath. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, pull, chin forward, look forward, more millimeter closer, forward to the toes, pull. Awesome, let's just lay right back where you are, and as soon as you're down, give me that again, strong sit up, double exhale, grab toes forward to the knees, and we'll go into the final posture. All right, spinal twist, face whatever works for you. As we go in now, we're gonna bend the left knee, flat down to the floor, left knee in line with the belly, right foot up over the knee, flat down, and we go right arm behind the spine. Left arm is up over the knee. Now let's go. Push into the knee. Look over the right shoulder as we twist. About lengthening up, looking over. Inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine, chest. Exhale, go over the shoulder now. Stomach in and in. Push into the knee now as we lean a little bit into the right hip. Let's lift the chest half. Go over the right shoulder a little more. Gonna twist and twist and twist. And let's go other way. This time I'm gonna switch up this time. And the right knee in line with the belly, left foot comes up over the knee. Left arm is behind the spine. We'll go right arm up over the knee. Push into the knee, look over the left shoulder as you twist. Now again, lengthening up, looking over. Inhale, we're gonna lengthen the spine, chest. So go over the shoulders. We got stomach in and in. Push into the knee. Now as we lean a little bit into the left hip, lift the chest, head, look over the left shoulder, see something over the left shoulder a little more. I gotta twist and twist and twist. And let's lay right down your backs to relax. All right, final sit up. Make it a good one. Flex feet, arms over the head, stomach on a breathing calm. Up, double exhale, grab toes. All right, and let's close out as always, Kapalabhati breathing. We're gonna turn around, knees, feet together, sitting on those heels. Now, once you're sitting on the heels, we're gonna grab knees. We got arms locked, spine straight. All right, focus on that exhale. As you exhale, stomach in, stale air out, moving together. Follow this pace, go. Stomach in, and stale air out, out, out. Stomach in, and stale air out, out, out. Stomach in, and stale air out, out, out. Go faster. Stomach in and in. It's all coming out right here. Stomach in, stale air thoughts. Get them out right now. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, everybody. Once you seal or practice whatever works for you. And this is your time. And at this point, you put in all that hard work. As you're ready, so you can just learn to lay down, relax. Final part, you don't have to do anything, right? It's by doing nothing. You receive everything of your hard work. Final savasana, you just lay down on your mat. Feel free to spread out a little bit more, your arms, legs, close your eyes, and it always comes back to the breath, your anchor. You give it that nice deep inhale, belly rise. Nice deep exhale, belly falls, and just those long, deep breaths, allowing yourselves to sink deeper, deeper into the floor. Eventually, it's that floor holding you up as if you're weightless. And as you're melting into the floor, just do a little quick scan of your body. We work the whole body, head to toe, bones to skin. So you just want to kind of relax the top of your head, all the way into your brain. Let it sink into the floor a little bit more, relaxing your eyes down to their sockets, and just gonna relax your jaw, your forehead, your mouth, whole face, just relax. And this goes down right into your neck, your throat, opening up your self-expression, relaxing your throat all the way down into your shoulders, melting any tension in your shoulders. You don't have to carry it around. Relaxing shoulders all the way into your biceps, down your arms, into your elbows. Relax, relax. Your forearms, relax. All the way into your wrists. Relax, relax. All the way into your fingers, relax. And into your thumbs, over to the pinky toes. And this is gonna travel all the way down to your body, opening your heart here, relaxing your torso, feeling that up-down motion as you sink deeper and deeper into the floor, into your hips. Relax your hips, all the way down to your thighs, relaxing the thighs. Relaxing your knees, opening up those special joints that carry you around throughout the day. Into your calf muscles, ankles, also carrying you around throughout the day, opening up all the way into your feet, into the tippy toes, into your big toe, down to the pinky toe, all the way up to the top of the head, bottom of the feet, revitalize, recharge. And this is something you want to keep with you throughout the day, this relaxation. And of course, remember, don't let anybody steal your peace. Wonderful job, everybody. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, Patrick.
You're welcome. Great job. Kamal's looking super nice.
Amazing what you can do when you actually take class every day.
Yeah,
Or at least
consistency.
almost every day. I've like doubled how many classes I'm taking, so it's nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Hope you all have a nice day.
You too.
Have a
Good to
good
see you,
day.
Val. Good to see you, Maria. Good to
It's
see you,
so
Derek
fun.
and Mary.
Bob.
Take care, Laura. All right. Have a great day, everybody.